Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain, man. Here with my guy, Kenny Stopefield in the building. Kenny, what it do, my guy? What's going on with you, man?
I'm telling you, man, there is nothing like waking up in the morning, and there's actually kind of
a call from me,
and with a call from Anthony saying, "Answer your phone, bitch."
I know your ass up on some daddy daycare ass, run the kids to school ass, metal bus.
I texted him back and I said, "What's up?" And he was like, "I didn't text
you, motherfucker. Answer the goddamn phone." Yeah, man. Had a good talk this morning with my guy. Good text conversation, man. Sometimes we gotta do a little state of the union, man. See who the ops is out here, man. on this stuff that we're doing, man. It's all good. It is all good. Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. A lot going on, Kenny. We're getting more and more positive updates in regards to the city of Memphis. Of course, the city is in a situation where we're trying to get this lease extended, man, with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yep.
Sam Hardiman wrote another story today, Kenny.
Sam Hardiman dropping some bangers, baby.
Man, on y'all, man. Hey, that looking like the Popeye's chicken lady, man. The meme pipe kicking out these stories, man. Sam Hardiman, not really a sports guy, but he's became one this week. Whenever there's a story where business and money and finances, all those things intersect with sports, it's going to be a big deal here in the city of Memphis. Wrote a story saying it's official. The Sports Authority, not the sporting goods store, the Sports Authority, but the other Sports Authority. OK's funding agreement for FedEx Forum renovations. An article by Sam Hardiman today, basically saying that the money is there, man. That thing is going to happen. I would love to sit down and talk to him about these type of things, because I remember when the whole thing came out about what the city would have to do, there were certain plans that had to be made. You remember we sat down with then mayoral candidate Paul Young to talk about some of those things, and he was saying, I got a plan to do this and get money from this, and there was like this hotel tax thing or something like that. And now, according to this report, if I'm reading it correctly, if I'm not, you guys can let me know in the comments. I'm not above reproach when it comes down to that, because this is definitely not my lane. But according to this, the finances will be available for that, and that the plan that the Grizzlies had to use Klarna, that the city had to use Klarna to pay for this over a 10-year span, that whole thing has been approved. I'm excited about this. Just another first step in getting these things done for the FedEx Forum. I was on Jason and John's show today, and we talked about, of course, they asked the same question we talked about for a long time. And Jason Smith added another wrinkle to the situation, saying we've made this a city versus the Grizzlies thing, where it's like, a crime is an element, and the beautification of downtown and all those type of things. Those are elements as well. And they were positive. They were on the vibe pretty much of what I was on, as far as that the whole crime thing is a little bit too much. A lot of discourses regarding that. And Jason Smith added another wrinkle, like, how much responsibilities do the Grizzlies have for the on-court product? You know what I mean? Like, because Jason was like, we were basically like, hey, if Ja was playing 60 some points a game, and we're going head to head with the Thunder, you might dodge a couple bullets. You might hey, baby, make sure you bring in the club for the car so you can lock the steering wheel. You know what I mean? So
right.
You may want to get out there and do those type of things. So I think there's definitely an element of that, man. The Grizzlies organization has to continue to do things in a way that can make the on-court product better. Because, like, at the end of the day, man, a lot of these things are happening where it seems to be kind of a down time. Not saying the team's going to be bad, but it's kind of a negative, toxic cloud over the team right now, on and off the court.
And I know you're a major proponent of sports brings everybody together.
Right? Oh, hell no. That ain't my thought you about to be for real. That's the fakest thing. What came up with sports brings people together, that's the biggest lie ever. It brings us together, unfortunately, for real, because it don't actually bring us together. It don't put us on the same page. Because if you were a horrible person before you went to the game, guess what? You still won after the game, bro. Which also leads to a lot of perception issues that we've had that we've talked about this week as well, man. How we perceive things here in the M. But as far as the money, man, like I said, there are other things that have to be done. But this is a key element that the FedEx Forum does look like it's about to be under renovation. I'm excited about that. I think some of the plans include kind of flattening out the arena and bringing the top down and making more seats down at the bottom. That could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. I think it's kind of similar to what you saw in Atlanta. The Atlanta Hawks they took their stadium and pretty much remodeled it, and it looks absolutely incredible. I was there for the last time, probably a little bit around the pandemic time. Maybe it might have been the 2020.
Was the last
time I went up. It was still a pandemic because it wasn't a lot of people in the arena. I think it's when they first kind of start letting people getting back in the arena. But they have an amazing stadium that they play in. I think it'll be kind of similar to those type of things. And I was listening to a conversation that the two Bucks had the other day when they were talking about, some of the downside of having an arena downtown is proximity to the expressway, right? I was like, you get off on the Lamar exit and it's right there. Like you get off on the Lamar exit and you're on MLK. Like it's actually pretty convenient how you get to our arena, especially consider some of the other cities and get to those particular arenas, man. So I don't really know why that would be a deterrent, because I think there's
multiple ways to get there. There's multiple ways. I go 40 to Danny Thomas and come over all the way.
You get right off on Danny Thomas and you're right there. Like there's no, that's even closer to it. Yeah, that Danny Thomas exit is even closer to it. Yeah. I couldn't get with none of that. Looking back in hindsight. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited about all these things. I'm looking forward to other things happening probably within the next 12 months as far as more things can finalize, more plans for the city. I'm down for it, man. There's so many different ways to look at these things. And I know that there's been a lot of negative discourse and all these things about the city of Memphis. I love how the city is rallying around itself. I said that the other day. But there are some things definitely, Kenneth Stubblefield, that I would like to see improved in this new arena. Number one is the food. Shout out to my boy Tesh for reminding me of those type of things in the comments. The food is absolutely horrible in the FedEx Forum, and I've heard that it's kind of hard for local companies to kind of do their thing because there's a company that has to deal with the FedEx Forum. That there's a company that has to deal in the FedEx Forum, and but any other company that they have, they're not part of that company. So I've heard that it kind of makes it hard for the companies that are independent, local companies, whatever.
I have a question for you. Go ahead. Real quick. They're doing the renovations on the Liberty Bowl, the Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium right now. And one of the renderings look amazing, Anthony. They look like
absolutely incredible.
The stadium is going to be beautiful. I think the biggest concern that I've seen is I think they're dropping the amount of seats in there by like 20,000. I think right now it's at 60-something, 65,000 capacity. They're dropping it to like 42, I think, or something like that, which is a necessary thing. I think they don't need a 65,000 seat stadium right now. And they're adding some more amenities. It seems like they're adding more of the really nice suite level areas where you have to buy bulk tickets, things like that, and taking away a lot of the seats of like the game day tickets and seats that are for individuals, things like that. Is that a concern for you with what you're hearing about the way the renovations are? They're going to bring a lot of the seats from the top down to the bowl area. Are they going to price some people out, do you think, potentially?
Man, there's nothing cheap about an NBA experience, period. And the thing is, there are a lot of people in Memphis. There's only 18,000 seats in FedEx Forum, right? There's I don't know the total number, but it's a way closer to 1 million than it is closer than 18,000. You know what I mean? So you're taxing a certain amount of people, and most people who are able to go to those games at all, I don't think that's a real issue. I know that's easy to say for somebody who doesn't buy tickets at all. I joke about this all the time. This is dead serious facts. I've not bought tickets to a Grizzly game since the first game ever in the FedEx Forum. I got my wife at the time bought me a ticket to that game, and I've not bought a ticket since. And that's either because of working for nonprofit organizations where I got free tickets or being in the media. I can't really speak on. I said this is not a real thing, I don't think, but like I said, I don't know. I don't really know what that expense looks like for people who go to games on a regular basis. Because, like I said, I have not bought a ticket in forever. So, with that being said, though, I just think that people who go to games, they understand that it's not a cheap experience, man. I don't think there is a cheap experience for that. And that's something also that I did talk to Jason and John about today, is that when they renovate this building, the Grizzlies may need to reintroduce this team to the city, like kind of like seriously, like do a soft reset, man. Like go back to some of the principles you had back in 2020. I'm sorry, 2000, when you brought this team to Memphis, right? Whether that be, some family packs or, we had the
Sonic savers, the Sonic
$5 savers. It might not be $5 savers, maybe $20 savers. You know what I mean? Or what was the packs called? God, it was like a 8-game pack they used to have. You could get get 8 games. I can't power packs, right? The power packs.
Yep.
All that type of stuff. I mean, it can't be it can't be cheap like $5 tickets, but can you do $10 tickets? Can I get 4 tickets for $40 to go to the game and sit, in the worst seats, or hell, $80 for 4 tickets? If I could take me, my girl, and 2 kids for $80, I mean, I don't think that's bad at all. But could they do something to kind of reinvent or kind of reintroduce the city to the team and treat it like it's a new product? My guy Jalen Nelson brought up a good point. He said, "Do new colors." I don't agree with new colors. I do think that they do need a new uniform and possibly logo. I have heard that there are certain things that we think are easy to do, certain things that we would like to see that the Grizzlies will not be able to do. But I think by that time, because by the time that building is done, you're probably looking at least 2 or 3 years from now. I think that you will see some level of rebrand with the Grizzlies for sure. But man, I'm excited about this, man. Let's get some concrete pouring around this joint, man. Let's get some walls knocked down, man, for sure. I'm gonna tell you something that I think is a fail. First of all, because I don't even know if it's even there anymore. At one time, the Grizzlies opened up a sports bar in FedEx Forum.
It was sponsored
by
Was it DraftKings?
I don't know. I don't know who it was. It wasn't FanDuel, so I don't know.
Well, we're not.
Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, it was somebody. It was somebody's. No, it was some other company. Then they changed it to somebody else. Like mid in the middle of it, they changed it to something else. But I don't even know if that's still there anymore. And then I think it was only open on game day. Like you couldn't just go on a regular night and just go in there and watch a game. And those type of things, I think that was a failure, man. And then it was the same food. The food was handled by the same people who did the food in the arena. So that's what I wanted to do. If they open up all these jumping buildings and businesses outside of, is it all gonna be the same crap that's in the arena? That's my fear, man, for sure. Just the force of the bar is still there, just not really promoted. That kind of sucks, man, because that thing had a lot of potential.
It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful little spot.
Dope. It's a little bit too beautiful to be a sports bar, but
yeah.
And it seems like you got that you got the hotel across the street.
Yeah.
I just wish they had a better partnership with them because they got this kind of quasi sports bar thing they got going on down there. What's it called?
They had Penny's restaurant in there.
But now it's called Courtside Grill is what it's called now.
Yeah.
And I just wish they just had something else. It seems like they should optimize more things. They tried, the Fly Lounge. You remember that? That actual nightclub that was in FedEx Forum.
Well, especially because it's on bill, right? Like people are there every night of the week. Like have something open to the public for the FedEx Forum that is making money.
I can see that too. But man, I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about it for real. But Kenny, I'm also excited about our partnership with our good friends at Grade A Pest Control, man. When I talk about quick responses, I shot him a text yesterday, man.
Are you man?
Because we dropped that bait. We dropped that bait. It's
gonna be
outside.
A battle of a lifetime for you, man.
That gonna say that, but we gotta stay on it. We dropped the bait outside. We dropped the bait outside, and I think Julia said, I smell something in the garage like something died. I said, I'd rather hear you say you smelled something dead than you heard something scratching. So, hey, sign me up, man. But check out the good people at Grade A Pest. 20 years of experience in the pest control world. A homegrown business by a local Memphian. My guy Reggie came from corporate America to come service you in your home. Committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient, Kenny, to meet your pest control needs. Give them a phone call, 901-628-4867. Shoot them a text on that same number, 901-628-4867. Or email them at gradeapservices@gmail.com. Don't be afraid to tell them what you got going on. No judgment. They're not a big chain business. They're going to give you a local feel with a global national professionalism to it as well. So just check out my guys at Grade A Pest. Give them a call, shoot them a text, shoot them an email. Let them come out and deal with your pest control needs. With Kenny Stubblefield, we're about to take a break, man. When we come back, it's going to be more than Anthony Sain Show. See you guys in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
I think it's going to be an interesting season, right? Because this is like the first season where Silverfield doesn't have a Brady White or Seth Hennigan kind of fall back on, right?
Yeah.
This is a complete refresh.
It's
to be honest,
given me flashbacks to Penny Hardaway and not having like a Lomax on the team. What are we gonna see without Ryan's security blanket of Seth? I'll tell you who we're gonna see. Brendan Lewis is your official starter. And I saw some folks on Twitter complaining about that.
So silly.
To me, it just says the staff knows that Brennan's the guy, or B-Lou, as we've found out. I think we shorten it to Blue.
Yeah.
You're my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
Let's spell it B-L-E-W.
Like he completes a touchdown. I want to challenge all Tigers fans. Blue. Tune in to Tigers Untapped with your hosts, Trey Lasley and TJ Willis, every Tuesday at 3 p.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. Looking for an alternative to alcohol or conventional medicine? Check out Ounce of Hope, a Memphis-based dispensary with 2 local stores in the Sanderland Center and on South Cooper Street. You can get all the products you need in a location convenient to you. Each store offers an intentional shopping experience with dedicated bud tenders to answer all of your questions, from product selection and mushroom blends to our personal favorite, the Delta 9 seltzers. You gotta try the Peach Buzz. Try Ounce of Hope at either one of their 2 Memphis stores or at www.ounceofhope.com for convenient products shipped right to your door. Use the promo code BluffCity for 15% off any order, excluding sale items. Cannot be used in conjunction with other promotions or discounts. One use per customer.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show.
Hey, I got a question for you before we get
bro.
started on the 3-pointer. Mike brought it up in the comment section during the break.
I saw that.
I wanted to ask you about this. He said, I just bought Pinnacle level tickets for a game in March. They cost me $345 after fees for 2 tickets resale. They were originally $70 a piece. We got a resale problem, not an original price.
Oh, yeah. I
problem.
saw that during the break. I agree with him on that, man. Like I said, I apologize, man. And I know I have a very, very skewed view of like this is. I cannot relate to this. I can empathize, I guess, but I definitely cannot sympathize. Like I said, I've not bought a Grizzlies ticket ever in FedEx Forum. The one I had, I didn't even buy that one. My wife at the time did. I do not pay for tickets. I don't know. I can't relate. Like I don't know what that means. But I have heard this before. I have heard that there is a huge resale problem with the Memphis Grizzlies, and that in some markets those things are more protected, where people
like
who actually
regulated, monitored, that kind of deal.
And it's less bot type activity, I guess. But,
how does that work? Like, how does the resale? If the original prices are $70, they're not sold out. So how are they reselling for? Looks like almost 2x.
They're buying them. They're buying tickets, and they're buying the affordable tickets like that, and they're going instantly to these resale places, resale markets to sell them for more.
So then why would somebody, let me ask you, and Mike can maybe help me understand this in the comment section. If the tickets are available on the Grizzlies website for $70 a piece, then why would you go to a resale site and buy them there? If they're that much more expensive.
They may not be available like you think.
He said that's why we sell 70,000 tickets, but 15,000 show up. That's interesting.
Damn. But
because a lot of bots are buying them and then not using them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they gotta, but that's the deals they got with the companies they're using. I think they use Ticketmaster or whatever. And Ticketmaster, as far as what I've heard, they're supposed to be the evil empire right now. So I don't know. Right. I don't know, man. I wish I could understand the whole ticket thing more. Everything I go by is by what people tell me. But yeah, I'm also not gonna stop getting free tickets and stuff. So I don't want to tell you, man. Like I'm not trying to act like I'm in a better place than anybody else is, but y'all have to tell me more of what that looks like, because I don't really know. I really don't know for sure.
So they're saying they're already sold by the time they're available. So people are going and buying the upper terrace suite or the upper terrace tickets
and selling them for more.
And selling them for, that's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
They buy it within 5 minutes of them going on sale.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, I get it.
They got to get that under control, man. Because I can understand the resale market for shoes and stuff like that being that much being crazy, right?
Yep.
But I guess for tickets for the Grizzlies, it's the same way.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's some way for the organization to kind of get that under control. Like, is there a way to, stop those bots or whoever it is from buying them, or if there's a way to get involved with the resale market? I don't know. That's interesting.
They need to do something though, man. That's kind of extremely crazy. But Kenny, like I said, somebody who if you visit their website, you'll never have to deal with a bot, Kenny Stubblefield. You're gonna get a response from a real person who's gonna take care of you. It's our good people at Trilogy Tattoos, Memphis. Been in the business for 27 years, man, offering the very best in tattoos. If you got a tattoo on your body, I guarantee you it's probably connected to Trilogy Tattoos in one way or another. That person who did your tattoos probably did some time working for Trilogy as well. One area location over there on Highland, man. They're going to take care of you. They're not going to overcharge you. They're going to get you in and out in a welcome environment. It's going to be safe, clean, all those type of things. Check out the good people at Trilogy Tattoos. Let them tell your story. Every tattoo you have on your body means something to you. There's a story behind it. Don't trust that to just anybody. Let the good people at Trilogy Tattoos Memphis tell your story, whether you're talking about tattoos or piercing. They're the best in the business. Been around for a long time to prove it. Check them out at trilogytattoosmemphis.com. Okay, Stubblefield, it is time for the three-pointer, man. We're talking about three things going in the world of sports. Let's get to it. Number one, Kenny Stubblefield, I ain't gonna lie, I saw this last night and it made me smile a little bit, especially when I saw it get co-signed by one Demetrius Jamel Morant. Derrick Rose, his jersey is being retired by the Chicago Bulls.
So dope.
That's what's up, man. You got some footage of it, I believe, as well.
Yeah, this is the announcement. Apparently, Derrick was in Chicago for some kind of an event, and they brought him into the office. And I guess this is the owner of the Chicago Bulls. Was talking to him. It's a beautiful video.
This weekend, it's supposed to be about you, but you made it about the fans.
Yes.
Which is incredible. But I'm telling you right now, next year, when we retire your number in that Raptors, it's going to be more about you than the fans. So.
Whoa. So that's why
So I'm just telling you, nobody's wearing that number 1 jersey again unless PJ is a Bull. Then he's wearing that number 1 jersey, all right? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, it was awesome, man. Hey, bro, Derrick Rose one of my ghosts, bro. Like, just a straight up, just a flat foot hooper, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just to see his growth, his maturity, and his spiritual life, man, the way he manages things with, his kids and his wife and his baby mama, they still on good terms, man. Like, just a wise dude, man. And I love the time he was here. Didn't really offer much on the basketball court, but just being on his team. I remember walking in one of the early seasons practices that year, and just sitting there looking at Derrick Rose. It was just kept telling myself, man,
he's on our team.
Be a pro, man. Don't stare at him, man. Like, it's don't get out of 2008. You know what I'm saying? 21, 22-year-old enter the same mode and relax, man. You know what I mean? Like this freaking D Rose. It was so dope, bro. Like, good God, man. That's one of my goats. I love that he was here and the effect he had on Ja, and that Ja still has love for him. Ja retweeted with the rose emoji. Shout out to Derrick Rose, man. That's dope. That is super dope. And speaking of Chicago Bulls, go ahead.
What's crazy is look at the retired numbers that they have. It's a wild list of people.
I know you're talking about Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Not a lot of guys.
They got Jerry Sloan, 10 seasons in Chicago, averaged 15.7 points. Was all obviously the Utah Jazz head coach for a very long time. Was phenomenal there. Bill Russell has his number retired with the Bulls. Bob Love, 9 seasons in Chicago, 21.3 points, 3-time All-Star. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson, and Jerry Krause, who used to be the general manager, director of player personnel, was the man during the 90s when they were so good. Just a who's who of basketball. Now Derrick Rose is a part. It's crazy.
Yeah, he deserves it, man. Chicago kid. I love the part they said about, only other person that was number 1 is if we get PJ. That was dope, man. That was dope. What is this? I've only been starstruck. What is Justin Forrest? I've only been starstruck by 2 people, and one of the 2 is Derrick Rose. Yeah, man, for real. Like, just thinking back to that press conference when we first got him, man, that shit was golden, bro. Like, good God.
Yeah. I was there for that, and I was like, It was like church in there, man. It was quiet. Everybody was just like, it felt like a holy ground kind of moment. It was really cool.
Yeah,
really
cool. For sure. Number 2, man, free Malik Beasley, bro. Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, we all clown Malik Beasley. We clowned him ever since this happened. But for this man to get off, and not just get off, and just to find out that they really didn't have any reason to bring this dude in other than, just the bets towards him, just to make it sense. There are a lot of anomalies and just kind of people rushing to bet money against him. I'm like, man, how do you do that and then investigate this man and mess up his whole free agency, bro? Like, you really affected this man's pockets. You really affected this man's bottom line. And it really sucks for him. I hate it. We were talking about this a little bit before the show. This is a guy that's been an NBA journeyman. Like, he's been all over the league. And there was a team, he was going to get a long-time deal with Detroit, man. He was probably set up to have another good year. And it's crazy, bro. Like, I came into this when I first saw the story, like, oh, okay, he must have had a really good lawyer if he got out of this. How you get out of this shit? But then they said that basically there was nothing to investigate. Like, there was nothing pointing that he did anything. I thought it was like kind of like where they, investigate his people and they admitted, like, yeah, man, he was telling us this and then I thought that type of story was coming out.
You thought it was a Jonte Porter, Porter type of situation. Yeah.
There was nothing other than, like, a lot of people are betting money on this. And man, it's like, I know we probably sound like hypocrites because even before I get into this, well, as soon as I get done with this, I'm gonna talk about FanDuel's numbers for the Chicago Bulls, right? But it's like, and that's cool. But the way that he's like that, this is very disappointing, bro. Because that guy was gonna get paid this summer. It's almost like they just kind of like use him to maybe scare guys off. It's just not cool, bro. It is not cool at all for Malik Beasley.
When you think of somebody that's been kind of railroaded by an investigation, and you think about like how it directly impacts someone's life, sometimes it's very difficult to put a number on that. But for Malik Beasley, it's not. The news dropped a day before free agent period started in the NBA this offseason, and it was widely known that Detroit was going to offer him, I think, a 3-year, $42.3 million contract. When the news dropped, they removed that from him. And in the past few months, since that was removed from him, he's no longer under contract by any team in the NBA. Now his financial dealings have been blasted all over the place. He's had to file for bankruptcy. He's been evicted from his apartment complex. He's been, I mean, the damages done to Malik Beasley by the federal government the FBI in terms of whether it was them putting out the information that they were investigating him or whoever it was, it's very clear the damages are there. And I agree with I agree with what DJ is saying. Someone needs to be held accountable, and that's the problem, Ant, is that ain't nobody going to be held accountable for this.
Man, that shit is terrible, bro. Man, it's terrible, man. Like, that dude, because I thought for sure, like, oh, man, he's done. But they're basically saying it was nothing. Like, that he didn't do anything. There was no evidence he did anything. It was all investigated because of, like, what people were betting. And it's like, man, you cannot have it both ways, bro.
And as much as lawyers get a bad rap for a lot of things, they basically, the only reason it came out today was that because the lawyers basically forced the FBI to basically admit we've never had a thing on him. There's nothing here. We just put his name out there. He's never been the target of an investigation. There's never been charges filed. There's not even been an indictment sent down from a grand jury. There's been nothing that's happened. They mentioned his name involved in an investigation without any and he was not even the target of that investigation. And it just basically destroyed his professional life and his personal life. And thankfully he had lawyers that were in his back or had his back saying, we're not going to just let this dude wither on the vine like this. Like, you're not going to let him just continue to wither and wither and wither away until something tragic happens, right? Like, no, you've got to come out and say, we're fighting for our guy. You got to come out and say 100%, he is not a target. There's nothing. He's not even being investigated, Anthony. His name was just mentioned. It's wild, dude. A wild story, travesty. And Jared was asking, do you think he could sue? I think he could absolutely sue the federal government.
Yep.
I think slander, libel, whatever. I don't know. Edward said, I think he can sue the NBA. I don't know if you can necessarily sue the NBA because, like, as Drew said on the $2 Sports Show, NBA contracts are guaranteed, man. Like, they didn't know that. I don't think the NBA knew that he wasn't the target, because the way the initial press release sounded was that he was the target of the investigation. You're not going to pay a dude $42.5 million over 3 years for a guy that's under investigation that could potentially be in jail. You're just not going to do that. So I don't know if necessarily it was bad business or bad dealings or bad faith, by the NBA. I think the federal government deserves to be held accountable for what they've done.
Yeah, man, for real. That's horrible, bro. That is a horrible freaking story. But speaking of FanDuel and betting and all those type of things, Kenny,
yeah, all right.
We were talking about the Chicago Bulls. Forgot to mention, we got some odds for them, man. Regular season win total predicted to be about 31.5. Yeah. Judging by those two guys at the bottom, yeah, you might.
I might hit that under.
Yeah, but it look like the 1965 Bulls.
When you got two guys, when these are the two guys that pop up as the cornerstones of your franchise,
like you're in a time warp, man. Like we in another era.
I might hit the under on that. They're plus 15,000 for this to win the Central Division. That ain't happening.
No. To make the playoffs, plus 430, yes. Minus 750, no. Our regular season win total is 31.5. Yeah, man. Yeah, just hey, man.
It does feel kind of dirty to do a FanDuel read when a FanDuel thing when. Shout out to FanDuel though.
Hey,
they didn't have any
swing no games, so
they didn't have any part in this. Free Malik,
exactly, bro. Free Malik Beasley, bro. For real. Number 3, Kenny Stubblefield. LeBron James.
I don't even want to talk about this.
The Golden State Warriors.
The hell are we talking about?
That man said it looks like a Disney ad for Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Go back to the joke. Go back to the Oh man. Oh man, Kenny, and a story from Mark Stein from the Stein line. What's this thing called? Substack joint. Oh man, my bad, bro. Struggling over here, man. I'm struggling.
Ashwagandha.
Man, Ashwagandha got me want to get in the bed for real. No, man, I'm burning the candle on both ends of it for real, man. It's like I said, it seemed like I had a whole lot more time when I was clocking in on 9 to 5 than when I'm working. Than when I'm working for myself. Hold on, bro. Damn. I can't find it.
It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. He ain't going to the Warriors. I'll just put it.
All right, here it is. There's a holdup where Kuminga is still kind of, of course, Kuminga has not been traded or signed by the Golden State Warriors. But they're saying that if in the possibility that he does sign the 2-year deal that the Warriors have, he could be used as a trade piece to try to acquire one LeBron James. Kenny Stubblefield, who would the Warriors potentially pursue in trades if Kuminga were to relent and take their 2-year offer as long as LeBron James' future Los Angeles remains uncertain? Golden State will undoubtedly be mentioned as a potential James suitor. I'm told that the Warriors have called the Lakers on multiple occasions over the past 18 months to see whether there's any trade pathway to pairing James with Steph Curry, who roughly a year ago at this time was teaming with LeBron for the United States senior men's national team on his run to a gold medal at the Paris Olympics. After all those NBA Finals clashes, James and Curry were said to greatly enjoy their experience as teammates on the international stage. With Golden State, Steve Kerr, of course, serving as their Olympic coach and looking horrible while doing it. The Warriors, furthermore, are known for their penchant to go big game hunting, starting with their original pursuit of Durant in the summer 2016, and carrying through their February acquisition of Jimmy Butler. I don't think it's nothing to this. I think LeBron is going to be a Laker when the season starts. I was trying to find some FanDuel odds on what team LeBron will be playing for. Kenny Stubblefield.
There ain't nothing out there, bro. It's the Lakers,
ain't nothing out there. Ain't nothing out there. But I will tell you, as far as the Lakers are concerned, as far as making it to the NBA Finals, they ain't up there, man. They're not up there at all. They're plus 1,700. They're in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have the 8th best odds. I think that's bullshit as well. I don't think the Lakers are. They're good. They've got Luka. They got 2 good players, Luka and LeBron. I don't think that team is anywhere near the top of the West. They got them having better odds than the Timberwolves. And I think that's just kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
I think it's kind of crazy for real. Yeah, I'm good on that. For sure. All right, who do you think has higher odds to make it to the NBA Finals? The Orlando Magic or the Clippers?
I would say probably the Clippers do. They love that team. They love that team. If they can say
the Magic is higher. The Magic is higher, and the Clippers are right under them, and the Lakers are under them. They got the Magic higher than the Clippers and the Timberwolves.
What's the number for the Magic?
Plus 1,500.
This is to make it to the finals.
That's kind of crazy, bro. How are you saying that you think the odds to win the whole thing? They're saying the odds that they've got Orlando's odds better than the Timberwolves odds to win the whole thing.
Huh.
And they got Atlanta right under the Warriors. That is crazy, bro.
Man, Desmond Bane must be a baller, bro. Like,
hey, he's good.
He must be. He is good.
And then Black Ninja saying Magic better be higher than the Timberwolves. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that.
I mean, the Timberwolves did lose a little bit, but they still got Anthony Edwards and
they've been there, man. They've
been there twice.
Orlando ain't been to nothing.
Right.
But yeah, man. But there is a big fall off because you got Oklahoma City, Cleveland, Houston, Denver, New York, and then Orlando is plus 600 points higher than lower than the Knicks. So it really ain't that big of a deal. But yeah, man. Let's take a break, man. When we come back, we'll wrap this thing up. My type of conversation. We're gonna talk about food inside the same brand. We'll see y'all in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
That the one stat that could swing the Memphis Grizzlies is 30.5%. What is 30.5%? Is that over his past 3 seasons, Ja Morant has shot just 30.5% from 3, which is the worst mark amongst all point guards in that span with a minimum of 500 attempts.
Boy, and it's bad when the person that's most closely linked to you in terms of 3-point percentage over the past 3 years is nicknamed Westbrook. I mean, pace and space is really key, and as good as Ja Morant is, his best quality is getting to the rim, and the best defense about getting to the rim is being able to play off of him a little bit. Listen, Ja Morant's going to be amazing. He's going to be amazing, but I'm not going to say that there's a ceiling to Ja Morant, but if you want to go superstar and you're talking about being the best player on a finals team, you can't have a hole as big as a hole in Ja Morant's game that this 3-point shot is.
Tune in to the $2 Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m., only on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
Malik Beasley is no longer a target in the federal investigation that the FBI is conducting. Quote, months after this investigation commenced, Malik remains uncharged and is not the target of this investigation. An allegation with no charge, indictment, or conviction should never have the catastrophic consequence this has caused Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's about to change from the NBA to the NBA as Malik Beasley sues the NBA for all he's worth and changes it to the Malik Beasley Association, because I would absolutely be livid.
He was going to sign a $42 million contract over the span of 3 years. He's now filed bankruptcy. It's like, I mean,
and he could have $42 million across 3 years from the Pistons, who were eager to give it to him. Like, it was going to be one of the early signings in free agency. He earned it.
Tune in to The Daily Grind with your host, Luke Hatmaker, every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Answer the Sain show. Ted says, if you're a white and work for BCM, is it required to have a beard or a goatee? I think so.
It is.
Everybody's got one. Yeah.
It's in the contract.
I'll
just be frank with you. I don't trust anybody without a beard. Like, if you ain't got a beard, I don't trust you.
I'm looking at your head. No, I'm going to take it even deeper than that. If you ain't got this right here, I think you a weirdo. Like, if you ain't got, like, if your beard stops here, like you just got like a front-facing beard, ain't nothing. Oh, man, you the weirdest looking dude in the world. I just can't fool with you, bro. Like, I don't give a damn who you are, bro. That shit is horrible.
Tesh, I need a picture because it sounds like somebody who can't grow a beard who's jealous. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Tesh, clean-faced dude, man. Get out of here.
He's a clean-faced dude.
I think he is. I bet
he got the taco meat coming out of his shirt, but he ain't got nothing on his face, man. Come on.
Yeah, but for real, though, dudes who ain't got this right here, man, get your ass away from around me, bro. For real, for real. Well, man, it's time for Inside the Same Brain, man. We talk about stuff that's on the brother's mind. Go ahead, bro.
I have an announcement that I think I want to get your opinion on. So, you know what's going on in Washington D.C. right now, right?
Somewhat, man. Somewhat.
So apparently, Donald Trump has decided to send in the National Guard to Washington D.C. to clean up Washington D.C. Send federal troops, since National Guard troops. What this
about?
Huh?
Hey, we voted for Cobra Commander for president, right? Y'all know that, right?
So he's calling it a miracle, bro. It's been a week, and there's been no murders in the district of Washington D.C. And he's calling it a miracle. He's like, I could keep them here as long as I want. I'm the president. I can do this. Came out yesterday. He was on your favorite radio station, K1.
Oh, don't even get me started, bro.
He was on your favorite radio station.
And he told our good friend of the program, Todd Starnes from KWAM, that he was thinking about sending the National Guard to Memphis to clean Memphis up.
Yeah.
But he just announced today it's going to be Chicago. He's going to send the National Guard to Chicago and clean Chicago up.
Look at that.
What are your thoughts? You want to see the National Guard in Memphis?
Hey, we could make this inside the same brand. Y'all know what he's about to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all know what he's about to do for real, right? You know y'all voted for Cobra Commander to be the president of the United States, right? You know he's about to. Yeah, it's a very interesting video I saw today. It's this lady on Instagram. She records her brother playing video games, and her brother's like a genius, and he gives like his opinion on stuff that's going on based on intellect, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, basically y'all voted for a man that idolizes the Hitlers of the world. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's about to put military control in to start his next phase. That is given 1940s. But yeah, this is what y'all voted for, though, man. Yeah, you get what you get on that for sure.
Is it not crazy though? There's a large segment of people in Memphis that were celebrating the fact that the president said he was going to send National Guard troops to Memphis to clean Memphis up.
That's what we need. Yeah, like I was saying, man, people think that more surveillance and military involvement is answer to stuff. Yeah, y'all go ahead and sign up for that and see what that's going to end up looking like. Yeah, man, it's a real evil dude they got in the White House, man, and it's crazy that people don't see that guy's in game or what he's trying to do or what this stuff is all about.
I always use this as a way to kind of figure out how I feel about something or how people should react to something. If it was somebody that wasn't identified with your party, your people that you agree with, the things that you say, like let's just say this. Let's say it was Barack Obama who did that, or Joe Biden who said, "I'm going to send National Guard to your city and clean it up." How would you respond to that? Like, if you're agreeing with what Cobra Commander is doing, like how would you respond to Joe Biden?
The thing, man. Me personally, I'll never vote again according to a political party. I'm not a part of a political party. I vote for morality, what's right, what I think makes sense. Like that's what I'm on. I don't care about getting up behind no political party. But if you can't see that dude is freaking wicked, man, I don't really know what people like. I don't understand how people don't see, man. He's trying to be a freaking dictator, man, and he's bringing in the military around him because he's trying to build this crazy shit like something off a movie, bro. And it's happening right in front of our faces, and people are like really acting like it's something other than this dude's trying to have complete power, and people don't see that.
No, they're okay with that because it's his guy. It's their guy. They're okay. They don't want
the shit get scared,
huh?
It's their guy until the shit gets scared.
I think I agree with what BP says. He says they're going to be stationed in the hood, the low poverty black neighborhoods. That's who they're coming after. That's who.
It's going to be even deeper than that, man. This shit about to get crazy, bro. Watch what I tell you, bro. You gonna look up on TV and he's gonna be I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be the president forever, and I've got my military with me. What kind of forever? He's gonna be like you a freaking Killmonger. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, you know what the next step? You know what the step is? Everybody needs to know is when he comes out instead of in that goofy suit that he wears. When he comes out in a military uniform, that's when
Iron Man.
Know. It's Iron Man. That's when you know.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
That's
Scary times, bro. Scary times. And then shout out to the evil racist idiots in the city who give platform to just bullshit, bro. It's so sad, man. It just ruins my day when I think about how sad and evil some of these people are, man. Yeah, I'm about to go down a rabbit hole I don't want to go down, man. It's y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. It's so sad, bro. It is so depressing to think about how wicked some of the people are in this world, bro. Gotta raise kids in this, and our kids gotta have kids. Our kids gotta have kids in this world, man. And the fact that station exists in this city is so sad, bro.
You know where
I remember.
You know where they're stationed at, though. You know where they're. You know where their station is, though, right?
It's in East Memphis, right? It's like right there off of Poplar.
It's in the hood. It's in the hood, bro.
What is it?
It's in a house off the hood, in the hood somewhere. I can't remember exactly what street it's on. I looked it up one day and I was like, these motherfuckers are talking all day long about how terrible Memphis is and how dangerous Memphis is. And
well, what's the station is right here off of Poplar? Like Poplar and it might not be the same station. I don't know. I'm probably talking about who is WREC? Who is it? Is that them?
No, that's 600, right? AM 600 WREC.
Wait, aren't they? They're like right off of Poplar, right? I don't know where Quam is. And them dudes, that shit is evil, bro. Like the stuff that comes out of there, freaking evil. But yeah, man,
it's exactly what you said. Like, it's different. Like you talked about it a few days ago. Being careful about what you say because of who co-signs it, but it's different than them because they propagate it. Like they are the purveyors of that kind of stuff. And
it's those people's listeners that was in Gary's shit. That was in Gary's tweets.
Co-signing him.
You know what I mean? Yeah, co-signing that shit. That's how you knew, like, hey, I might need to dial this back a little bit. You know what I mean? For sure. Well, man, y'all enjoy your weekend, man. My mood is ruined right now.
My bad, dude.
Good,
my bad. We were gonna talk.
Good,
we were gonna talk about breakfast foods, man. That's my fault.
Yeah, we got your money. Enjoy your weekend. Go get some good breakfast, man. Because I want to know, are you guys waffle guys, pancake guys, or French toast guys? We'll think about that over the weekend. But yeah, and y'all check that out, man. But y'all have your answers ready for Monday, giving y'all a project for the weekend, man. For Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all next week, man. Y'all be safe right here, man. Live dangerous, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.